Hello, this is Casey Watson from the Greenbush School Department, and we are here today to discuss our professional development plan for the 2020-2021 school year. Our goals for this professional development plan, we are doing this to see an increase in student achievement, implement evidence-based practices in the classroom, and have our professional development be collaborative and teacher-led. So in order to do that, we're going to have to see a paradigm shift in how we approach professional development and how we are thinking and feeling about professional development. We need to make a shift from passive professional development to active and no collaboration to a very collaborative approach. Our professional development needs to be connected to what we're doing in the classroom and driven by data rather than disconnected from what our students actually need. We also don't want to see something that's one size fits all. We all teach different grades. We are a pre-K through 8 school, so something that is good for everyone isn't necessarily going to be relevant to the 8th grade teacher and the pre-K teacher all at the same time. So we want to see ongoing individualized coaching rather than isolated one professional development and never making any changes or implementing any of those in the classroom. So the stakeholders in all of this, it's you, it's everyone here. We have the principal, the curriculum coordinator, the literacy coach, which I will talk more about that in a little bit. We have our PLC teams, our pre-K through 2, grades 3 through 5, and grades 6 through 8, as well as teachers and the paraeducators that are in our classrooms. We all have a part in this professional development plan, and we are all needing to be part of that and to be successful in our school. So the first change you saw is literacy coach. We do not currently have one. That is a position that we are looking to open up for the 2020-2021 school year. A literacy coach, I wanted to be clear on what this person will be doing and what they won't be doing. A literacy coach is a certified reading specialist literacy coach who has a master's degree. They will be certified through the state of Maine Department of Education, and this person will be a mentor coach to all of the staff in our school. This person will be providing modeling for new strategies that we are taking professional development about, and they will be giving feedback on classroom implementation. They will be providing the professional development for us here in the school. But what they won't, so they will be in their classroom. They will be going into your classroom and modeling a lesson, and you'll be watching them teach, and they'll be watching you teach. Hence the collaborative part that we were talking about earlier. What a literacy coach won't be doing is evaluating you. It is not their job to have a formal evaluation, and it's not going to be a remedial consequence on the teacher's end. If a literacy coach will be invited into the classroom, a literacy coach will be there as a productive criticism rather than an I gotcha. So how we're going to do this professional development, we've got a nice little roadmap here that I would like to follow with every part of our professional development that we do in our school. So how that's going to work is we're going to take a professional development, for example, spelling. We will learn a new routine or strategy about teaching spelling in our classrooms. From there, we will actually observe a model of the routine or strategy. This is where the literacy coach comes in. We will watch the literacy coach in your classroom teach this strategy to your students. Then we'll be coming back into the PD sessions and practice in a supportive setting. So you'll be able to practice with the literacy coach, with your peers, before having to actually implement it in the classroom, which is the next step, is actually implementing it in the classroom. But it doesn't stop there. The last step is to evaluate and adjust. So this is the most important part, is to think about what happened when you implemented that new strategy, new routine in your classroom. As we know, things don't always go as planned. Sometimes new lessons are a mess, but there's always something that we can learn from it, and that's that paradigm shift of, instead of an I gotcha, it's how can I learn from this and be reflective in my teaching and be a better teacher for my students. So in our PLC teams, this is how we will be doing our professional development. For the next school year, 1 day per week will be an early release day, so we will totally be feeling like that squirrel, like woohoo, that 1 day a week the students will leave around 1:10. Their normal time is 2:10, and teachers will need to stay until 3:30. So from 1:10 to, well, it would actually be 3:10. So 1:10 to 3:10, you will be doing professional development every week. This means that over the course of the entire school year, you're getting over 60 hours of professional development that is designed for us here at Helen S. Dunn School. This is going to be organized by the literacy coach and the curriculum coordinator. Some of you may be asked to do presentations based on the really awesome things that you have going on in your classrooms. And the topics for those professional development days will come from the formal and informal assessments that we conduct in our classrooms and our PLC meetings. You are going to be driving this professional development. That's what I meant by teacher-led. So it's really based on what you need. The pre-K through 2 PLC team may have different needs than what the 3 through 5 PLC team needs, and that's okay. And that's why these are going to be adjusted to what your needs are. As you can see, this means that our professional development is a lot greater in the amount, and since it's tailored to what we need to do in our class and in our school goals, it will allow us to have a lot more communication between teachers and really work on that curriculum piece. So teachers, we will be doing peer coaching, which will involve 2 teachers who act as mentors from each other. So this may mean that the 2nd grade teacher and the 1st grade teacher are a team. They want to learn about new strategies to running morning meetings. And what this means is these 2 teachers will come together, they will research together, be able to make a plan and lesson planning together. Then one teacher will be observing the other actually implementing this in their class and be able to provide feedback. This takes a lot off from administration with evaluations, and this isn't an evaluation that's going to go towards your teaching portfolio. It's an evaluation or observation that's going to help you become a better teacher. But it's in a safe setting with other staff. So if you have any other questions, feel free to reach out to me, Casey Watson, and we will see you next year.